Well, good afternoon, shall I say. Looks like it's evening where I'm at. Well, how's everybody doing? This is Wise Savvy Sage, where the wise are also prudent. We decided to come in today on this day to give some tarot readings. I'm sure that there are some people out there might be full of turkey and stuffing. There might be some people that are not eaten yet and are looking for something to do. But either way, whether you've fed yourself or you're waiting to eat, we're coming to give you some tarot readings. And I'm sure that there's some burning questions that you might have. So we're here to answer them on this day of Thanksgiving for those who celebrate. Let's see what we got here. And I'm also trying something new, so why not? I got a new platform that I'm trying out just to see how things go. It's called Hipsy, and it is a platform for content creators. Have kind of like an all-in-one hub where you can speak and correspond with your followers as well as do what you do as a content creator. For me, it is tarot readings and whatever comes about. So here I am trying out this platform, seeing how it works. There's no real way to do it but to do it. I could have did it on the back end, but it didn't feel like it was real. So here I am. Why not try it out live while we wait and see? I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here. Could be a half an hour, could be an hour. But we're going to try it out and see, just to give it a go because that's what I feel like I've been led to do for myself. So what are you guys doing on your end for yourself besides eating this turkey that's going to put you to sleep? Bread, your greens, if you're into the greens, potato salad, yams, sweet potato pie, pound cake maybe, you know, mac and cheese. Oh, can't forget the mac and cheese. Gotta have mac and cheese because it just isn't a turkey dinner without the mac and cheese. All right. So we have Astrid here. She has asking for one free yes no question. Hello, Astrid. How are you doing? I hope all is well. All right. So you want to know, does Ron have romantic feelings for you? Give me a quick moment and let's break out the cards. Give me a moment, Astrid. Let me get my camera ready for you as well, too. One moment. Not getting on camera today because I'm not camera prepared, but these hands and these cards are. So Astrid wants to know, does Ron have romantic feelings for her currently? I like that you put the word currently. Does Ron have romantic feelings for Astrid currently? Thank you. Let's see, Astrid. So the answer to your question that I have is a yes. It looks like he currently has romantic feelings for you, but I will also say that he is also into entertaining others as well. So just to let you know where his mindset is at, besides having romantic feelings for you, the answer is yes. And then he's also entertaining others. All right, Astrid, thank you for stopping past Wise Savvy Sage, where the wise are also prudent. I don't know if you read the description for the free yes no question. It does just include the yes no question with no how can I say, a context to the reading of that question. I do have some. You're most welcome. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. I do have some other services that I am offering if you wanted to book a reading outside of this here. They're pretty inexpensive, anywhere from the free, which you got today, or there's a 10, a 15, I believe there's a 25. There's a service that I'm offering. It's called Hard Truths or True Intentions. And I know a lot of times people want to know what are a person's intentions towards them, or if there's a hard truth. Maybe there's a situation going on in your life that you probably might know the answer to, or somebody has told you, but you haven't accepted it because it could be, a biased opinion. So when you come to a reader like me who doesn't have a dog in the fight, I'm just going to read to you what the card suggests. I could give you that answer, a hard truth or true intentions, or just a tarot reading with more context to it. So if you go to my profile, you can look at the services that I do offer. I have what I've selected that I am offering if you're interested. If not, I do thank you for stopping by, and I didn't think anybody was going to show up that quick. So I just want to say thank you for stopping by, Astrid. I do appreciate you, and I hope you're enjoying the rest of your day. You're welcome. You're most welcome. Absolutely. So if there's anybody else out there in tarot land that is looking to hear an answer to a burning question that you may have, I'm here. I got the cards ready. Let me just reset. I like to reset my cards. I don't like to go off of the energy of someone else when I'm reading. So I always like to reset my cards. And for me, because I do read in the reverse, I like to set them up straight. Or for the cards that I read, I'll reverse them in the deck if I don't have time to set all the cards up straight. But since we're just beginning, we're going to just go ahead and turn the cards upright. You're most welcome, Astrid. Please stop by again. If you could do an energy exchange, hit the like. So I'd appreciate that. Also subscribe so you'll know when I'll be on. You'll get the notification, and we can do another yes/no reading. Okay, you get one yes/no question per live. And then if you're looking to have a more in-depth reading, we can schedule that. There is a discount. I believe it's 15% off of your reading if you want to pre-schedule something. Okay. So that's what we're offering today here at Wise Savvy Sage. And, I don't know. I've been looking so I could just talk until I see somebody else come across another notification come up. What kind of content do I want to create? Because just reading tarot cards, we're not delving into, the things that are going on in YouTube land. We can read on some different things in the meantime, but I think I'm going to offer that. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just trying out this platform and seeing how it interacts with YouTube and looking to see what it looks like when it comes down to the, a chat manager they offer here, which is great because that was one of the things that when I was doing things on my own, I didn't really like having to go in between all of these different platforms to manage payment, to manage the chat, as well as the stream itself. So this is like a little hub here with Hipsy. This is what the platform offers for content creators, where you have kind of like not an all-in-one, because there are some things that it would be nice that they add, or they might add it. Every business, when it starts out new, people come up with ideas, like I'm trying to do for myself, come up with ideas of what they can do to enhance the services that they offer. So it would be nice, and I know it would come at a cost, because nothing is 100% free. Um, but if they were to enhance the platform with what Zoom, not Zoom or Zoom, or StreamYard, or what is it, live stream, what they offer as a streaming platform into the platform, if they were to, come up with something and add that to the platform, that would be great, right? So, you know, it is what it is for the moment. I like it because actually it, narrows some things down for me. And that's what I'm looking for. Simplicity is what I'm looking for. Simplify to amplify, right? Simplify to amplify. That's what I'm looking for. And, I would encourage, because, this is wise, savvy, sage, where the wise are also prudent. With as busy as we are in today's world, it would be wise to kind of narrow things down, simplify things for yourself so that it's just simpler. You don't let me hit done with that. You don't cause yourself unnecessary anxiety, right? You don't cause yourself unnecessary worry and concern about things that could compound, if you allow it, overwhelm you, if you let it. Simplify to amplify. And that's where I'm at in this stage of my life, and I would recommend that, to those that come to me for a service. Why bog yourself down with a whole bunch of busy work if you don't have to? So we want to thank Astrid33 for coming through. She came through for a sister early in the game. Haven't even been on for 15 minutes. Got my first yes, no question. I remember when I first started streaming, it took me a minute to get somebody. Like, you have to spend some time on here. So any milestone, milestone, is, to me, worth it. It is growth for me anyway. You pay attention and notice little things like that, where it used to take you some time to get some things done. If things happen for you in a shorter span of time or a time period, I would think that is growth. So I remember when I first started reading tarot out of curiosity for myself, and things that were going on in my life, and looking for ways to, if I could, manipulate, the situation in itself, or manipulate the knowledge that I'm receiving, so that I can manipulate the situation and the outcome ultimately, is why I started reading tarot. And I've been doing it as a teenager. Since a teenager, off and on. I got out of it, got into the little church thing, and was a Bible thumper, and I don't know, I learned a lot from that too. That was a whole experience in itself. And so, I learned a lot. I'm not gonna say or not recommend people picking up the Bible, or even disciplining yourself to service, and learning things, because the Bible, is a great teacher. There's a lot of things in there. It's one of the greatest books, in my opinion, that is been given to us. And how you use it, well, that's up to each individual. Everybody has their own perspective on it. And for me, it was an instrument to learn more about myself, and to learn what I want to be, or what I want my life to look like, or how I want to treat people, or not. It was definitely a teacher in itself. So, I would recommend, even if it's just to get to know, what is in it, because not everything that's supposed to be in it is, and you'll learn that as you go along. But, I moved on from being a Bible thumper on to, learning that You know, there's more to life than just church. There's more to life than just getting up every day too. People think that that's living when it's in my opinion, it's not. I've learned um, in these wise years, this wisdom that I've learned over the years, that just getting up, going to work every day, is monotonous, and there's more to life than that. I've learned that, of course, you want to be perfect and you want to have things a certain way and you have a plan. I've learned over the years that everything doesn't go according to, what you plan. As a matter of fact, you're going to get thrown some curveballs. You're going to have to jump some hurdles and hoops, right? There's going to be some mountains that you might need to climb. You know what I mean? So, anywho, that's what I've learned. And anyway, so this is what I'm doing now with the tarot. I love, love, love tarot. I love the oracle. I love seeing things from a different perspective. And every time that I look at these cards, they never give me the same answer. They don't always mean the same thing. And, it's going to be different for everybody. So, anywho, while we just wait, I'm going to go ahead and pick up. Let's pick up the Urban Crow Oracle. And let's see what message we have here. The Urban Crow Oracle. What message do you have for us, Spirit? That fell out and I'm going to take it. It says fear. All right. Now I'm going to be completely honest too. Fear will keep you from doing things that could make you a greater and a better person. Fear will make you miss out on a whole lot in life. So if there's anybody out there that's facing the fear of exploring yourself and getting to know yourself better, overcoming, situations in your life, if it's hard to look in that mirror because you fear what you're going to see, I encourage you to overcome that, because, it's funny that, I'm looking at this card here. And it is a crow sitting on top of a straw man or a fake crow. And it's interesting, usually you'll find these in like cornfields or something like that, but there's no cornfields. There's trees with some type of flower on it. Interesting. Straw man. Yeah. Hello, Healing Hearts. How are you? Yes, happy. I don't celebrate, but for those who do, happy Thanksgiving to you. I want to say happy holidays. And, I like to spend time with the family members. That's what's always great about these times, the holidays, is spending time with family that you don't get to spend time with, seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time, sharing stories or events that may have happened in your life, or if you got your elders with you, getting some advice from them. Yeah. I don't know. This time of the year, as I get older, territory. Protect your territory. Guard it with all diligence. I like that. And this is like a light in this that divides, the sides. In communities, it looks like in this card here. Yeah, the good old times. Good old times, Healing Heart. Good old times. Um, you gotta cherish them because you just never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. So that's what I love about holidays is getting together with family and friends and spending time with one another, looking at each other, as older people say, laying eyes on you. I find myself saying that to my children if I haven't seen them, in a couple of days. Let me lay eyes on you. Ooh, the wrath. That's kind of what can happen during Thanksgiving too, for those that have, unresolved issues. You could be sitting around that table, boy, and get into some heated arguments. I hope that if there is anybody experiencing that, think and sit on it. Maybe hold your words if there's something that you feel like you really got to get off. Oh, battle. What, goodness gracious. Honestly, that's the energy that we're in right now. I know that as a country we've been going through a lot. And if it's not an internal battle, it's an external battle. But whatever the case may be, I just have the self resolve that everything is going to be all right. I know in my own little world it's going to be okay. But yeah, Thanksgiving. There's a lot to be thankful for, even if it doesn't feel like it. Even if it appears that we got some people that's not so happy, that's in the Grinch mode and has a Grinch kind of spirit and attitude about them. At those kind of people, just know that the battle is not it's not yours. You don't have to you don't have to involve yourself with every argument or fight that you're invited to. So anybody that's experiencing that during these Thanksgiving times, just know if you came there happy, with a light heart, just have some type of compassion and empathy. Find it within you that know that not everybody's there, and try to see if you can help them out. Even if you're just an ear during these times. All right, let's see what else we're gonna get here. Healing Heart 77. Do you have a question? I'm trying out this Hipsy platform, and if you go to the link that I have at the top there, you click it, you get a free yes no, and what it does is it keeps tally of how many people that I've given a reading to. So what I'm doing is trying the platform out. Oh, you know about Hipsy? I just looked up. I don't know if you're talking about that or if we're talking about people sitting around, family members sitting around at that, table having discussions that probably are not so friendly or kind, or feeling like they got to get some things off of their chest. But let me know which end, because I was just looking down at the table. I wasn't looking at the chat or what you're saying yes you do about. Oh, I think I asked you if you had a question too. If you have a question, you can get a free yes no question. I just asked for energy exchange of hitting the like of the stream, and then what you would do is just send your question, and it comes in on the back end for me, right? If you don't want other people to know what you're asking, it comes in on the back end for me. So you can just send your question that way. If it's something personal that you don't want for people to know, I could just give you a yes or no answer for you. All right. We don't have to read it out or anything like that. And then also too, there are other readings that I'm offering. There's a 1 question, there's a 3-card pull. There is a true intention reading or a hard truths reading. We can get you an answer to those questions. But look on the menu there, see what suits your need. If it's just a free yes no question, I'm all for it. That's what I'm here for. And you can ask it, and we could go ahead and get you that answer. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to chit chat and talk and then pull another card because we're talking about Thanksgiving and giving some oracle advice. Perspective. I like that. So a lot of times when we're having conversations with other people, we have a one-sided point of view, which is our point of view, and we have a hard time seeing things from other people's perspective. What's going on with my computer? I hope y'all can still hear me. I hope it's not updating in the middle of this here. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. It's my printer. What's going on? Okay. But anyway, we have a hard time seeing things from other people's perspective. But if we just took the time to hear them out and get an understanding of why they are seeing it from that perspective, from their point of view, it might help us change our perspective. And I think that's what, I know that is what growth is about. And you can do that during this time when everybody's gathered together around that table or sitting in the other room. Maybe you got a cup of courage that you've been sipping on, or a can of courage you've been sipping on to help you out a little bit. Just don't let it get you out, get out of hand and have you saying things that you're going to regret a little bit later. But true growth is seeing things from other people's perspective. And also too, you can learn to agree to disagree. You don't have to agree with what the person is saying. You can have a healthy conversation, see things from their perspective, compare it, contrast it to what it is that your perspective and what you see, and then see how it can help you. I always look for opportunities to evolve into a better person. And now that we got Thanksgiving again, like I said, a lot of times you might see people at Thanksgiving dinners, meetings, invitations, because of work, just everyday life. Everybody has their life, they're living it. And so now when everybody comes together, this is that special time. You might harbor some resentment or some feelings from things that were said or done to you back in the past. You can have those conversations now. And in your maturity, you can ask, maybe even questions. Why did this and that happen? Why did you say this and that? If you used to spend time together and you're no longer, what has, come, tell me what you're going through. What is it that has happened that has caused us to be able to not spend that time together, for those family members that were at one time close and are no longer. Like I said, life happens. If that's the case, then we in our maturity have to accept it, because every person has to be able to be their own and do their thing. Parents, you got to understand that about your children that are growing, that they have their own life to live just like you had yours. And so you have to allow them to go out there and spread their wings, and then come back home during these holidays, and you can share what's been going on in your life, but you got to let them grow. All right, let's see. Looks like Healing Hearts may not have had a question, and that's okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. Some more oracle advice. I love crows. They're so familial. I mean, I say familial, not like familiar. I'm talking about how they're family oriented. The parents stay together. They have their children. The oldest, looks after the younger while they go look for food. They remember a face. They definitely have good memories. If you make friends with them, they'll bring you back, gifts, little shiny things even. I have had that happen. Self-interest. Let's That's interesting. Self-interest. Self-interest is not a bad thing. It could be, it could be good as long as it's beneficial to, like I said, and I was just talking about growing, evolving into a better person. But then self-interest on the darker side, if you're not looking out for how it can help other people, because taking care of yourself is taking care of others. Taking care of yourself is taking care of others. And this could be any type of situation, any type of relationship, and there's relationships of all kinds. So we're going to say, since we're talking about family members, family, there's nothing like somebody being super codependent. And every time you turn around, they need something. They need something. We all have the ability, if we're able-bodied, to get out here and get it. And a lot of times we're going to have to get it from the mud if you're not privileged. You have to get it from the mud. And those people that have to get it from the mud, those are the ones that are going to be kind of harder or look down on other people. And when I say look down, I'm not trying to say in a bad way. I'm just saying they're saying, shoot, I had to do it. You could do it. If I could do it, you can do it. Oh, that's okay. I understand because mine was going too. I was sitting up here saying I still. I think the music was still playing. I still heard myself in the microphone, like if I blew in it. But the screen kind of went dark, and then it came back. So I get it. I'm just sitting up here talking. But I was sitting up here saying, do you have if you are able to, I was saying, if you want to get a free yes no question, Healing Heart, you can click on that link, and then you'll see some options, and it'll say free yes no question. That a way that I get the credit for doing the live and offering services. This is my first time. Luck. I like it. Luck. For me, I don't know if it was luck, but it worked out for me. I thought I was going to be sitting up here for a while without, anybody saying anything or getting on here asking a question or communicating with me because it is Thanksgiving. I think I did this last year and it was a bit slow. So the fact that I had somebody comment within 15 minutes of the live, I know for some people it might be, oh, it's a long time. Not for me. 15 minutes actually is, progress from where I started a year or so ago. But as I was explaining, Healing Heart, there's different service options. You can, if you have a yes no question, what you do is you're not going to ask it on here. You're going to send it through the Hipsy app. I'll get a notification. I'll look at it, and then I could just pull some cards and get your answer for you. Or if you want something a little more in depth than just a yes no answer, because that's what the yes no pull is for, is just the answer only. There are other services on there that you can find at different price points, $10, $15. We got True Intentions, $25 for or hard truths. So we could pull some cards for that. Whatever you like. And then if this goes well, I might do a few of these. And if this goes well, I have some other services that I can open up and offer too. I just wanted to try this out and see how it works. Because I could be a little technically challenged when it comes down to the computer and all of that other stuff. So I thought I'd try this out. And so far, I like it. And if you decide to do the yes no question, I just ask that you hit the like for an energy exchange, and then we can get you that answer. But if you don't hit the like, that's okay too. It's totally up to you. Anyway, luck. The energy of this is changing because we went from fear to territory to wrath, battle, perspective to self-interest and luck. So I think the self-interest and the luck kind of changed it a little bit. Self-interest stands out alone to me a little bit, and then luck, you know. And I find that if we're talking about sitting at the table and having conversations with family members, or sitting in the other room, everybody's sipping and, laughing or watching a movie, some chatting it up in another room, chopping it up. You might luck up on learning some things about each other too, So if your self-interest is growing and evolving and developing, better relationships at this family gathering, that would be great. And you'll luck up on some things, learning some things about yourself or your family member. That's the good things about, getting together during these times where you have the time, because usually, when on, Thanksgiving, it's on usually on a Thursday. You get your Friday off, then you have your weekend, so you can, people have more time with one another. You can plan to take the 3 days off because you're going to have off Thursday and Friday. Depending on, those were, I used to work for the government, so usually, people who have stacked up their time, they can do that. If you work as a, public servant, but you get, your government, your benefits, your state agency benefits, that's one of the things is that, usually you'll have off the Thursday, Friday, and then you get off Saturday and Sunday. So, and then also if you saved up, your time, what do you call it? Leave. You can take a Monday off too, or you can use your time and take 3 days off, and then you have Thursday, Friday off, and that way you had a whole week. But those who work for, the government, and you have your time stacked up, you can do that. If you work for other places, say like, people that work for the grocery stores, or what is this? The grocery stores or some type of other business, you might not have the luxury of taking the day off before or the day off after, and it's hard to stack your time up, because they only give out so many hours. But that was one of the benefits of working with the government, though, is what I like, is the fact that every month you get a certain amount of time that gets added to your allotment of annual leave or sick time. Yep. So I see one person is there. I don't know if that is still you, Healing Heart, or if this is somebody new. Welcome to Wise Savvy Sage, where the wise are also prudent. If you like a yes/no reading, please hit that link. It'll take you to the website where you could go and you can order that free yes/no reading, where I can get the credit for it. So it shows how many readings I have done. I have a certain goal that I'm trying to meet, and I don't know exactly how it's going to work, so I just thought I'd give it a go. Anywho, there are other services on there that you can, if you want, see about. There's a yes for the free yes/no question, and then there's a 10, a 15, a 25, and I think there's a $30 read on there. So those are some of the services that I offer. I do offer more. It gets stuck. You said you can't. You said you can scroll down the page. I'm not sure why it gets stuck. I wouldn't even know how to help you, Healing Heart. I'm so sorry. Sometimes you gotta, sometimes you might have to restart your computer. And I don't know if it's I don't know why it's getting stuck. Sometimes if you have too many applications open, even it might cause your computer to freeze a little bit. Clearing cookies and cache in your, I don't know what you use, Google Chrome or Bing. What is it? What's the other search engines? But you might have to clear. Hello, African Sun. Thank you so much for joining the live here at Wise Savvy Sage. I'm offering free yes/no readings with an energy exchange of hitting the like button. If you click the link that is pinned to the top, that is to my profile. What that does is it takes you to the menu. You can choose whatever you want of your liking. If you just want the free yes/no question, that's fine with me. I get the credit of doing a reading. What's going to happen is you would put your question, you would submit your question, and then it comes out on the back end where I can read what it is. Oh, well, thank you so much. That's very nice of you because, listen, I'm going to be completely honest. I like to see what's going on somebody's stuff before, I give them that like. And it's only because, some people got foolish. And I'll tell you why. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and hit the link up there and it'll take you to where you can submit your question and I'll get a notification on my end. And depending on what it is you want, I could read your question because it comes on the back end. People in the chat won't see it. Okay. And, depending on what it is, if it's something simple like does such and such have feelings for me, that's, not too revealing or personal, I could read it. If it's something more personal and you don't, I definitely am able to tell and give, use my wisdom. And if it's something that, it doesn't seem like it should be asked out in public, I won't. I'll just pull some cards and give you the yes or a no, and I won't give any I won't say anything else about it. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I do too. I'm just saying, for me, when I'm watching anybody's content, I want to see what's going on because sometimes they might be talking about some foolishness, and I don't want to give my energy to that. But yes, for a reader, absolutely. If you know that this is what you're into, this is what you like, and you like what the reader has to offer, absolutely hit that like. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's very kind of you. Ooh, see, Hipsy, stop playing with me with this live. I love it. It is a chat manager. Absolutely, I love it. So how you got to do it? You see what it says up above your question? See the Hipsy link to the description? Request your live reading there. That's what you got to do for your live reading, African Sun. And what's going to happen is once you hit the link up at the top, because that's my chat bot there, helping me with the chat to manage it. Once you hit the link, it'll take you to the question. It'll explain how the service goes, and then, but we already talked about that. And then I'll see a notification that comes through on my end, and then when I'm done with you, then I can hit done and move on to the next person as they line up. So the purpose for me using this is to help manage my live streams and to learn the platform. Before, months ago, because I have not been on here in months, I would, do it the old way, which is like how you just did. I would do it the old way and then just have people ask the question in the chat. But the chat can get a little unruly with you losing your place because people are posting and you can't find where you left off, and then some people might get left out or feel ignored because you didn't get to them. So this is helping me to streamline my lives, and also to offer services at the same time, outside of just the yes no questions. It's fine. It's what you do is you hit the link. It should take you to if you need to type it in, you can do that. But what you do is you hit the link or you type it in. Or even still, I have it on my, if you look at my description box, there's a link in the description box. You can hit that too. The channel description box, that is. But otherwise, it's posted there for you. No problem, African Sun. I got it. Me neither, girl. I'm patient. I appreciate you. Set this aside here. I'm going to have to, I'm starting to get lightheaded. Hold on one moment. All right. Thank you so much. I am back. I had a family member call. I didn't want to end the live, but I had a family member call and I needed to take that call because it's been a moment since I spoke to them. So, whoever is here, I thank you and appreciate you for your patience. And um, African Sun. Um, well, what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to post. I'm just going to give you the answer because I'm talking to you. So it's no problem. If you want to close one out, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards, okay? So it's a free yes no question without context. If you want context, you would have to get one of the other services on there, the $10, $15 readings. We can get you some context to your question, but we're just giving you the answer, okay? So African Sun, she posted, and I thank you. How does Cecil feel about her? I know that you said that you guys are not in contact, so we're not in communication, but you want to know, how does he feel about you? So it's supposed to be a yes no question. I'm sorry. Yes no. Let me just see. Yeah, it's a yes no question. So let me just see something here. Okay, no problem. Let's switch that up. And you want to know, does he think about you? Because we can do that, and that could. No, that's no problem. Yeah, it's a yes no question. That are free. Or you have another question that you want me to answer for you? that results in a yes no answer. Healing Heart, you was having the same problem. What was the whichever way I feel is best, girl. It's not about what I want. It's what you. It's the yes no question. That's the thing. I mean, I could do that, but that's really not you putting your energy into it. I want to know what it is that you want to know that results in a yes no question. Oh, you were saying African. I'm sorry, Healing Heart, that you were using your phone and the computer, and you always lose the page that you're on. Because yeah, I'm not sure honestly, because this is my very first time using this app, so I don't know how it works on the end. Do you have to download the app? But definitely, if you're on a computer, then you can just type in the link or click the link. You said yeah, or it gets stuck. All right, you want to know, does he think about you? Okay. Does Cecil think about African Sun? Does Cecil think about African Sun? Thank you. And what I'll do is I'm going to try from my phone and see what it looks like, okay? African Sun, does Cecil think about her? We thank you. All right, so the answer that I got for you is no, and it might be that he has moved on, which has been, you said that you guys are not in contact, and it might have been a while. So since then, the answer to you is no. Well, I don't have a yes for you. Okay. Oh, you do? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it works out for me. It's the most accurate that I get. And then also too, I go along with the feeling that I get. But I always have to have, for me, I always have to have at least 5 cards I could do 3, and get some information for that. But if I'm doing a past, present, future, I'll do it for that. But for this, for a yes, no, 5 cards at least. You're welcome, African Sun. It was nice chit chatting with you. Thank you for liking and also for subbing. You said that you were a new sub. Welcome to Wise Savvy Sage, where the wise are also prudent. I like to, for the enrichment, betterment, evolvement of my followers and my clients, because I do this for a living actually. um, I like for people to improve themselves as much as they can if this is what they want to do. So I don't want for our time together to not be of any benefit to you, like benefit in making things or life better. So thank you so much. I do appreciate you. um, I have to do this so often, from what I'm understanding, to have some successful services done, and then some other things will happen. So I'm new. I just signed up for this website the other day, so that actually the day before yesterday, so that I can try it out and try to streamline, condense things for myself when it comes down to doing this work. Actually, I want to start doing this for myself and not on other platforms that I'm on. I'm on some other pretty popular platforms, and I want to do some things for myself. So this is going to help me do it. It's going to help me keep things in order and in line. Thank you so much. Um, and so this is why I'm here, and I like it so far. So good. Well, I thought I seen somebody else up here too. So please stop by. Since you hit the like and you subscribe, you definitely will get notifications. Um, Sometimes I will do pre-recorded videos, and there will be times where I do lives. And when I do a live, you'll get a notification, and then it'll have also the services that I offer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try it from my end, and I want to see what you guys are talking about and see what you're experiencing. So that way, if we run up into this issue again, I will be able to better explain or advise on what to do, so that that there's not a hiccup. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you just basically what I feel from what you're telling me. Things are going to get better for you. I understand that separating from someone, and your life being one way and being used to it, being familiar to it changing can be difficult at times. But I really feel for you, African Sun, that it's going to get better. All right, it's definitely going to get better. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, slowly but surely, one moment at a time, one decision at a time, you know, and take what you can from this situation, and ask yourself at those times when you're just sitting and thinking about it, when it comes to mind, what did you learn from it? What would you do over again, or differently, shall I say? If there's anything, what would you do differently? And apply that. Oh, yeah. Now, were these that you shared together, your children? You trying to build your online business? Same here. Same here. Same here. Well, I'm trying this new. I mean, if you're trying, I don't know what type of online business. Is it a spiritual business, or is it something else, like selling uh, products, tangible products? You share kids. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me tell you this much. Um, Children, when they're young, of course, they're impressionable, and some things can be said to manipulate their mind and how they think about a person or a situation. But the other thing about it is that they're going to grow up to be their own individual, and they're going to be able to see for themselves who's the problem, who's causing the issue. Um, they're going to have their own. Forgive my French, but it's straight to the point. They're going to have their own bullshit meter, right? And they're going to be able to tell: is it mom? Is it dad? Is it a bit of both of them? You know. And out of love, though, for the both of you, they might keep those things to themselves until they get older. And I'm just telling you from experience. When my parents were going through, I know my mom tried to hold on because she wanted, first and foremost, a family, a home, for us to be together. I get that. But if she would have asked me, I would have told her, I would prefer for you guys to, if you guys are going to divorce, just go ahead and divorce, because you going back and forth, feeling the fact that you're not getting along, or you're not happy with each other. We feel that energy, and it makes the energy off in the house. And I would rather you guys just separate. I'll deal with it. I'll see you, I'll see him, we could do it like that. But to stay together simply because of the kids, it just doesn't work, because the kids weren't there before y'all got together. It was y'all, and then the kids came, right? So they're going to be able to see, and to wrap it up, they're going to be able to see from their own point of view, own perspective, who's the issue, who's the problem. Some are not going to get involved. Some are going to have their 2 cents and say what they need to say. I know for me, I didn't get into my parents' stuff because they're my parents, and not only that, they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing, right or wrong. They knew what they was doing, and one couldn't be mad at the other because they was both doing the same thing. Who started it? It doesn't matter. When it comes down to cheating, because that was my parents' situation. When it comes down to cheating, it doesn't matter who started it if you're going to engage in that same kind of behavior. You kind of lose your power if you engage in that behavior, because you can't point the finger, and say, oh, they did this and that, because you did it too. And that's the way that I was looking at it. No, I'm not saying that you went to the kids, and if you didn't, that's good. That's great, actually. But what I'm saying is, I had a situation where one of mine did, you know what I mean? And I would never involve myself. One of my sisters would. I mean, they felt like it was their right, simply because they was, one of their children. I got a right to speak up and say, on my end, how I seen it, as the oldest, I didn't feel like I had a right to intervene or to say or speak on what was going on. You never saw the red flags? Were you really in love is the reason why you never saw the red flags? Or were they that good at kind of like love bombing you, or keeping you busy? Keeping you busy, seeing what was going on, because a lot of times people can be fast talkers and say a lot, and distract you, from seeing it, or they can place blame, and point fingers and make it seem like you're the problem when really they're the problem. Yeah, I know what that's like too, girlie. I know what that is like. And it's horrible. It's a shame that somebody would, do that. But yes, narcissism is an undealt with issue in a lot of relationships and in a lot of family dynamics. And that's where the kids are going to have to eventually see where the problem lies, and they'll be able to tell. So I say all that to say this to you, African son. Hold on. I know every day that goes by seems like an eternity, but I want you to know and trust and believe they'll be back. They will be back. They'll be back. And eventually, what you were experiencing, when the children get older and they can tell something's not right here, they might experience the same thing too, but they'll be able to pinpoint it and be like, yeah, I see you a problem here. So let me get close with my mom. They might not tell you or share with you, what's going on outside of your presence, for the simple fact of not wanting to hurt your feelings or wanting to capitalize on the time that they have, to spend with you, since so much time has been spent, in the in between and that situation with being with a narcissistic person or personality. But just know your children will be back. They'll be back. They'll be back. And I know divorce hurts, but sometimes it's the best thing for everybody. I don't know. I hope that helped out a little bit, give you some insight and something to look forward to. Hello, Michelle. How are you? We're doing free yes no questions, and you can go to the hipsy.com/why savvy sage. That's my profile. There you'll see the services that I'm offering for today. For the live is get a one free yes no question. You would go to the link or hit the link or type it in. It'll take you to the page and it'll show you what's being offered. But definitely for the free yes no question, just type in what it is that you want to ask. If it's something personal, you don't have to worry about putting it here. Oh, I'm doing well, Michelle. Thank you so much. I see, African son. Yeah, that's an issue, girl. That's not something that you can help at all. They gotta want to do it. But you go. What you do is you type in your question, and if it's personal and you don't want anybody in your business, that's great. I don't have to read out what you type. I could just simply pull some cards for you and tell you yes or no. If you're looking for a more in-depth and deeper reading with some context to your answer, then there's some other services, $10, $15 that you can subscribe to on there. When I say subscribe, I mean if you want to purchase one of those, you can do that, and then we can get you a more in-depth reading. You said that he refused to take his meds. So you said it was interesting thereafter. You're welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much for stopping past. And also, too, if you decide to do the free yes no question, I would ask that you hit the like for an energy exchange. That would be great. And also, please hit the subscribe button so there will be more readings on here. You can get every live that I do, one free yes no question. And then if you want something deeper, we can do that too. Even after the live is over, I'm still reading. So you can purchase something and I will answer you. Yes, you're welcome. African son, you were saying thereafter everything fell into place. So are you saying that he started taking his medication? Because that can be a problem. I know. Listen, my spirits didn't give me the name Wise Savvy Sage for nothing. There is not too much that I haven't gone through that I can't. What is it? That I haven't gone through that I can't relate to. There's a little bit of everything. I don't think there's a subject that anybody can bring up that I haven't gone through that they're experiencing. So if nothing else, I can, give advice, encouragement, uh, to help you get through to the other side, to get to the other side of that issue. That's what I'm here for. That's what I said I was going to do. Let me see. Go in here and see if I can. Excuse me, y'all. Let's see what we're talking about here. Saying they're having a problem. That's a question that I gotta ask. Like, do you guys have to have the app? Let's try that again. ipsy.com/sage. Let's see what it's hitting for y'all. Yeah, you can use whatever form of payment is good for you. So they have PayPal, they got Venmo, you can do your bank card. Hello, light blue. 2222. Yes, ma'am. Or sir. Oh, I see flowers there. Yeah, I like that. Absolutely. Those numbers are nice. You're welcome, African Sun. Absolutely. Listen, it makes my heart sing when I'm able to be of service and, chit chat, I have to. It is my, what I want to say, to communicate. It's my life path number anyway. To be a speaker, to also, to communicate. And this is a form of communication, being a reader, a form of helping to educate people, also offer advice. It is what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, how the live works is you go to, you hit the link. Hold on a moment. Hold on one moment. Let me see something here. Might as well test some things out. There we go. Now, is that a link? Because I can't click it. I don't know how y'all do it. Let's see. Show. All right, let me hide that. Okay, that's where that shows up there. Supposedly, there's a link because I did something at the top. So what you do is you click the link, and then it'll take you to my profile. And on the profile, it's supposed to show you all the services that I'm offering during the live. You can either choose the free yes/no question reading, or you can order another service. There right now, 10, 15 $25. There's a true intention or bad or hard truths reading. There is a one question, one follow-up question reading. I think that's the $10 one. And then the $15 one. I forgot because I don't have it up in front of me right now. You're welcome, Astrid. Oh, that was a long time ago. I just scrolled up so I can help you. But yeah, you're supposed to hit the link. It'll take you to my page. It'll show you the different services you pay. If you're going to do more than just the yes no question, then there's different forms of payment that you can do. You can do PayPal, Venmo, bank card. I forgot what the other one is. Let me see if I can see. Nope. Hold on a minute. Let me go on my phone. So what we got? Yeah, so you could use Visa, MasterCard, American Express, PayPal, GPay, or Apple Pay even. They got, yeah, so all forms of payment. So you can either scroll up and hit the link, or there it is. There you can type it in your search, type it in the search bar, and it should pull you to. If you're using your computer, it should pull you up to my page. But I have to ask that question: like, do you guys got to download the app? Because what I did was, and it could be because this is my account. It didn't log me in or anything, but I can't see it like how you guys see it. I'm gonna have to do some testing. Yeah, you probably have to download the app. It would make sense. Right, and then what's going to happen on the back end here, light blue, is I will see your question, if it's a yes no question, and then I'll go ahead and get you that answer. Or if you want to order a service on the back end, you can do that, and then I can read for you on the back end. You don't have to do it on the live. It's up to you. We could do a one-on-one session. And that is the same for you, African Sun. Now my computer won't freeze. So I can still, hold on a minute. I see the microphone still going, the meter. Good night, African Sun. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And it was really nice speaking with you. All right. Well, that's going to conclude this live session here with the free yes no questions. It looks like I've taken care of everybody. I don't see anybody here. I look like light blue. I don't know what happened to light blue. I'm sitting here waiting. So if you still want to get a reading, that's no problem. We could do a one-on-one. You can go ahead and look at my profile and see what's being offered there. I'll get a notification and then we'll get right to it. Okay. Thank you for visiting Wise Savvy Sage, where the wise are also prudent. Good night. Until the next time.